How you doing? Brian Polachek coming at you. And does success come down to luck? I don't think so. I don't think success comes down to luck. I don't think it only comes down to hard work. It's a combination of hard work, good intention, but also doing the right things in the right order. You know, all those things are components to success. So I don't think it's success, whether you define that as physical, chemical, and emotional, financial, relationship success. It all takes work. But it's how much work you do isn't proportional to the success you get. It's how smart you work, not how hard you work. And so success doesn't just come down to luck. It's doing the work, changing our habits, changing our mindset. Because I find, there's physical, chemical, and emotional components to being successful and living a healthy, balanced life. And I used to think that they were all proportional. They're not. Physical, I'm outside exercising in the cold. Why? Because I can boost metabolism, become more fat-burning machine, and it's like a biohacking way to go about it. I'm not even cold right now. But that's one component, physical and chemical. Those are the easy ones to deal with. The hard stuff is, how do you change your habits? How do you change your mindset? How do you get out of where you've been stuck and become unstuck? How do you try to change what stimulates and triggers you, or what activates you to have an emotional response to something? These are memory things. A lot of times our bodies are run by memory. They're not run by what's happening now. We revert back to our old habits, to our old belief systems, and then you wonder why we have the same thing. We attract the same successes in our life. We attract the same people. We can't take our life to that next level because that's what we're attracting. We're in a plateau, and in order to grow, you have to make room for more, which means you need to change something. If your life is perfect, don't worry about it. Stick right where you are. If you want to take it to the next level, if you're stuck in your job, if you're stuck in your relationship, if you're stuck where you've not been able to get unstuck, there's something that's blocking your growth. And sometimes you don't need help, you just don't need interference. You remove the interference, and then it opens up the pathway. It clears out the energy for the next thing to happen. And that's the laws of attraction. If you want to see where your mindset is, you want to see what you've been thinking about and how your habits are affecting your life, look what's attracted to you. Do you attract great friends, people that are, could be there for you all the time? Or do you have people that stab you in the back, say, oh yeah, I got your back, and then you never hear from them when you really need them? They're not around. Do you attract, workers in your job? Do you attract bosses? Or if you're a boss, do you attract employees that are, willing to go the extra mile for your company? Or do they just do what's required for their paycheck and then go? These are all things that people don't look at, that your energy, where your mindset is, attracts the right things into your life. It's called the laws of attraction. So it has a lot to do with quantum physics. These are the things that help people make people successful. The Healthy Me program, which is a Balance Your Life program, deals with the physical, the chemical, the detox, a keto diet, intermittent fasting, working on gut. But the big missing link a lot of times is the mindfulness. Switching into healthy habits, writing down a mission statement, a statement of purpose, a vision board, seeing where we want to go, having more clarity, and not just knowing about it. A lot of people know about this stuff. I knew about it for years. My problem, which is where many people's problem is, not doing the work. They're not doing the work that's required to take it to the next level. And if that's what you want to do, that's what you have to do. If you want to take it to the next level, you have to go about things differently. The old definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. If you want results that are different than before, you have to take your life to the next level. That's what my Healthy Me program tries to do, is deals with the physical, the chemical, the emotional components of stress and what's holding us back in a balanced approach. You have to do all of them. You don't have to do all of them at once and in a massive amount. I'd rather have consistency will beat intensity. If you start to incorporate these things and make slow changes into your lifestyle, they become permanent habits. And then you need a why you're doing it. That's what keeps you focused. That's why my podcast was called Healthy, Wealthy, That's Why. bridging the gap that health is a form of wealth, and that if you want to live a wealthy, balanced, physically, chemically, and emotionally, and financially, and relationship and spiritually, you need to have balance, and you need to do the work in all of them, and you need a why. Your why is your lighthouse that guides you when it's dark out and in which direction you want to go. And you cross-reference your why with what you're doing. And what am I doing now going to help me get to where I want to go? And if it is not, then you have to change your why or change your habits of where you want to go. And that keeps you on track. It takes work. It is not for the easy, this is not for the person. I mean, my program is probably for people who need to lose 10 to 20 plus pounds, but who have gut problems, who have imbalance in life. And again, we don't treat diseases. I don't treat anyone for any problem. I don't diagnose. That's for medicine to do. I try to build a healthy body with the belief that if your body's balanced and healthy, it's going to take it to the next level. I'll just give you an example of what happened to me. I mean, I got hit in the head when I was young. I had seizure problems, and it caused me to have lack of focus, lack of memory. It affected my childhood friendships. It attracted all kinds of things. And when I dealt with those, it opened up the next level of my life, unfolded. I totally switched careers of where I was going to go, from engineering to chiropractic school, because my lifestyle changes got me my life back. And then I wanted to give back some of the gifts that I had received back to other people. And that's why I was always wanted to make a program, to make a podcast, to educate and help people with some of the things that I've gone through. And there's not a lot out there for people that are stuck in between, that can't get it to the next level, that have setbacks, that everyone wants to just treat their symptoms and no one wants to get to the cause of it. The cause of why you're not healthy and what's holding you back, why you're tired all the time, why you're unmotivated, why you're bloated, why you're fatigued, but why you sabotage success, self-sabotage. How come, things that you do can't take it to the next level? This is what my program's about, balancing your life. And, I'd love you to join me on this journey to take your life to the next level. There's a lot of work that's required. It's not an easy program. I should take that back. It's an easy program. It's not hard to do. Anyone could do this. Anyone could get their life back. You just got to do the work. You got to do the work. You got to do it when you don't want to do it. You got to do it when it's difficult. And so many people, just when they're on the verge of breakthrough and taking their life to the next level, they give up because they think that it's not working. That's where accountability, that's where community and connection comes in. Community is like-minded people going together. It's much easier to do a journey together than it is to just run it alone. It's much easier if you have 3 or 4 buddies going out running around the park in the morning to do it when it's freezing cold than to go out and do it alone. It's much easier to do these programs with other people. And I'd love to have you on this journey. So just keep that in mind. And my Healthy Me program is a great program for beginners and people who know a lot about these things but aren't doing it. So if you don't know anything about intermittent fasting, about detox, how the cells work, about how different kinds of fuel sources, I'm here to teach you and help you. If you know a lot about that, but your problem is you're not doing it, my program can help you as well with the accountability, with the connection, and of course, what makes my accountability group better is me, because I'm here to help you. I'm here to answer you. I've been doing this for 22 years. There's a lot of people that have no experience in the real world. I've dealt with thousands of patients. I've dealt with all kinds of problems. And again, I'm not treating your symptoms or your problems, and I'm not diagnosing anything. I'm trying to find out how you can take your health and your life to the next level. And that's what the Healthy Me Balance Your Life program is all about. So I'd hope you would join me on this journey and look into it and just listen to the videos, look at some of the things in here of what it entails. I think you'll really enjoy it, and I think this is something that a lot of people would really benefit from.